Hey, welcome, it's Denise. What I wanted to show you, because I know in the last video we just talked about gutting or making a frame of your paper, thought I'd do a quick little short so you could always come back and check this out. So what I want to do here is I want to make a 1-inch frame, and I know a lot of consultants do it different way, a lot of advisors do it different way. Let me just show you a quick way to do this. So on the side of the trimmer, you'll see here there's this little white dash. That's at 1 inch. The entire head is 2 inches. This is at 1 inch. So if I want to make a 1-inch frame, I'm going to put my paper in. I'm going to line it up at the 1 inch, right? I am going to put my housing. Now there's a couple ways to do this. I can put the end of my housing at 2 inches, and let me put that up here. I can put the end of my housing at 2 inches. Let's spell them. Here is 2 inches, and then this will puncture at 1 inch. So try it on some scrap paper. My blade fell out. So we're going to go 1 inch. I like just putting my housing at 2 inches, and I'm going to push it in, punch, and because it's 1 inch, I'm going to stop at 11, which means the end of my housing is going to be at 12. You're not going to cut to 12, you're only going to cut 1 inch back. Then you can see that I have it cut. Then I'm going to rotate, put my paper at 1 inch, right, because we want the frame. You can either line up here, or I'm going to line up my housing at the 2 inches. I'm going to punch, and I'm going to bring my housing down to 12. Right? And we're going to do that again for all the sides. And I know when we do 52 weeks of scrapbooking, sometimes we're making C's, sometimes we're making, frames, sometimes we don't. This is an easy way. Sometimes they're a 1/2 inch, all different sizes, but just make sure you're lining up again at the 1 inch. From this time here, I'm lining at 2. I'm coming to 12. And then we should be able to, I think I have one here that I didn't quite yet. And then we have paper left over in the inside now that we can make mats or save that for another page. And then I can bring in the page I was just working on, and we can put that, and you can see how, and I'll take this off to show you the back, how it will be framed. So just make sure, so what I would do for putting down tape runner, sorry, I would put it along here. You can either put it right along the edge there, or you can put it right along the edge of this one. Just make sure you only have probably like a 1/2 inch. This is an 11.5 by 11.5, which means you have a 1/2 inch. And then I would use my mat though and line this up. And so now you've saved a 10 by 10 piece. One of the other pages I just finished putting together, and I decided that I would gut this one also, or make a 1 inch frame, but I had a whole bunch of little pieces, a 1/4 inch piece, a 3 inch piece. I don't remember what this one is, 8 or 10. So I cut the frame out, but I actually did a welding piece here to hold these together. So again, now I have another 10 by 10 piece of this paper that I can use for a separate project. So anytime you see something where you've got a frame, think about whether or not you want to gut or make a frame to be able to save that paper for another project. Hope that tip helped you. Thanks for joining me. Happy scrappings. Talk to you all again soon. Bye for now.